Hi friends, welcome. My name is David. I'm excited to share another class with you. If you're joining for the first time with these particular practices, today's practice is a bit of a strength and flow class, so do what you can. Nothing's mandatory. It's all about listening to your body. For those of you that have either been practicing yoga for a while or maybe new to yoga, I'm going to be sharing a little bit today from the Bhagavad Gita. Now, just a little bit of background about the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a text that was written about 2000, 3000 BCE. And like many texts, it has a lot of different translations to it. And when I first started practicing yoga, I didn't have the full scope and understanding of what it meant. It was just sort of like another book to get through for me at the time. And it's taken me many years to really understand what this particular book was about, and it's still taking me time to understand, but I find that it's a very revealing book. It's not a book of religion at all. It's more just a book of simple understanding and gives a little bit of pointing to the experience of living and the experience of life from a yogic context. And one of the passages that I liked as it's translated is, "You have the right to work, but for the work's sake only. You have no right to the fruits of work. Desire for the fruits of work must never be your motive in working. Never give way to laziness either. Perform every action with your heart fixed on the Supreme Lord. Renounce attachment to the fruits. Be even-tempered in success and failure. For it is this evenness of temperature which is meant by yoga. Work done with anxiety about results is far inferior to work done without such anxiety, in the calm of self-surrender. Seek refuge in the knowledge of Brahma. They who work selfishly for results are miserable." And, you know, one of the things a long time ago when I would read this was like, oh my God, things like Supreme Lord, what is that supposed to mean? Or things like Brahma, oh no, you know, you introduce this name. And I've had to come to the understanding that by Supreme Lord, I take it as, and I feel that everybody, wherever they're at, can take it their own way. I take it as this supreme thing that is outside of me, this thing that gives me a breath, this thing that allows me to do the work that I do, and it involves every single person that I meet, and in that I have much gratitude. And so it's putting the heart onto the things that we do every day, not because we want to get something in return for it. For instance, I don't do these videos because I necessarily want something back to me. It's because I feel it's the right thing to do in order to give. I do feel in its own right, you know, naturally things will come, but I don't do it for the things to come that'll come along with it. It's just the fact that it feels like the right thing to do, and I can't explain it other than that. And so it's important, whether it is doing a video, or it is walking through life, or going to work, or in a relationship, that everything involves being in the heart as much as possible. And I've noticed in my own life, when I focus just on myself and all about my needs and wanting things my way, that's where I've been the most miserable, because I've only considered myself, not how these actions and desires I have affect other people around me. And I feel that's so important, and I feel that is a huge teaching of this. You know, when he says, you have no right to the fruits of work, it means that what comes along with it comes along with it. In fact, that is just what the fruit that is bared, just as a tree bears a fruit for what it does. But those fruits aren't intended for the tree itself. Those fruits are intended to be able to give to whatever might come by and eat it, or nourish itself by it, or may drop it off on the ground and plant more seeds. Who knows? But just the act of doing the work is the glory in it all. It's the fact that we get to do this. And It's taken me many years to reframe my mind on this, because I grew up in a structure of, you got to do this in order to get this, and if you do this, then this is the fruits of your labor, and you're going to lavish in the fruits of labor. Yes, you can do that, but let's go even bigger, because that is limited thinking. And so the Bhagavad Gita really helps pull the individual out of their heads of limited thinking that you only do this for this, and instead it's we do this because we can do this. And there is so much beauty in the doing of whatever it is that it may be. So as we practice today, let us practice for the sake of practicing. Let us sweat for the sake of sweating. Let us stretch for the sake of stretching. Everything else will come along in its own right. It's not about having a six-pack or bigger arms or stronger legs or a more curvaceous body or anything like that. That may come along with it, but we don't necessarily practice it for that. It's, again, the practice of yoga is the connection, the union, mind, body, breath, bringing it together. And then when we take that practice off that mat, that concentrated time that we're on our mat also flows with us into our day-to-day lives, into our day-to-day dealings and happenings and everything else. So with that said, let's have some fun, do the best you can. I had a whole bunch of pizza for lunch today, so we'll see how this one goes. But I appreciate you showing up, and I'm excited as always to be able to practice with you. Let's have a block handy today if you have a block, because we're going to be doing some block exercises. If you don't, that's okay too. Let's lay down on our backs. As we lay down on our backs, let the left hand rest on the heart, let the right hand rest on the belly. And we'll close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, let's let go of our day. Let's let go of our week. Let go of what's next and what's to come. Let us be here now, in the present moment. And start to feel your breath, feel the inhales and the exhales. Feel the flow of the breath into the body and feel the flow of the breath out of the body. And let's begin to breathe together. Please take a long, slow breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in, please fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in. And exhale, let it go. Continue breathing on your own. And as you breathe on your own, check in with your bodies. Observe any tension, tightness, soreness, anything that feels out of balance or out of alignment. And as you move through your practice, breathe deep, take breaks, most importantly, listening to your bodies and how they're showing up today. Let's begin to breathe a little bit more deeply, retaining the breath in silence. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the navel rise, chest expand, collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Hold your breath at the top of the inhale. Exhale, let it go. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Connect to the waves of energy that move through your body. Breath retention. Please take another long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the navel rise, chest expand, collarbones spread. Hold your breath at the top, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Holding the breath at the top. Exhale, let it go. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. One more time. Long, slow, deep breath in. Navel rises, chest expands, collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Hold your breath at the top of the inhale. This time sip in once, sip in twice, sip in 3 times. Hold your breath at the top. Focus on an intention or goal. Exhale, let it go. Feel the energy waves and sensations moving through the body. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. And let's begin with an Om. Inhaling, focus on your intentions. Inhale, fill lungs up. And exhale, letting it go. Gently release the arms down along the sides and softly blinking the eyes open. As we blink the eyes open, let's start to move the fingers, move the toes, circle out the wrists, and circle out the ankles. Turn your head side to side. And then take the wrists and ankles in the opposite directions. And always when we start a practice, just taking your time, breathing deep, doing a little bit of breath holding, just learning how to expand the lungs, learning how to connect to sensations in your body. And arms along the sides, palms face up. On an inhale, sweep the arms up and over the head, palms touch. And on the exhale, release the arms down along the sides. Inhaling, sweep the arms up and over the head, palms touch. Exhaling, arms down along the sides. Inhale, arms sweep up and over the head, palms, fingertips touch. Exhaling, arms down along the sides. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over the head, palms, fingertips touch. And on the exhale, gently release the arms down along the sides. Good. Let's put a bend into our knees. Hug the knees into your chest. As you hug your knees into your chest, just give it a little rock side to side. Massage your back out. Good. And then from here, once you come back towards center, I'd like you to bend your knees and have about a 90-degree bend. Take your hands right down to where your hip crease is, and using the thumb and index finger, and you can use the rest of the hand too, just lightly press your thighs away from you. Then press your lower back to the ground. Take a smooth breath in, press the thighs away. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Press the thighs away. Exhaling. And full breath in. Exhaling. Gently lower the feet down towards the ground. As you lower the feet to the ground, walk the heels towards the buttocks. Middle fingers just barely graze the heels. And let's start to move a little bit more now, pressing to the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, sweep the arms up and over the head. Exhale, hips down, arms down. Inhale, lift hips, sweep the arms up and over the head. Exhale, hips down, arms down. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. 4 more. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. 3 more. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. 2 more times. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. Exhale, lower hips, lower arms. Last round. Inhale, lift hips, reach the arms. And exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms down. Good. Interlace the hands behind the back of the head, elbows wide apart. Let's start to do some crunches. Fire up the core a little bit more. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 27, lower. 26, lower. 25, lower. 24, lower. 23, lower. 22, lower. 21, lower. 20, lower. 19, elbows wide. 18, 17, spread collarbones. 16, 15, lift the shoulders higher. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the shoulders down. Bring your right knee into your chest, left leg goes long. As you bring your right knee in, shoulder blades down the back, point to the toes. We're going to lift the left leg 20 times. We'll switch sides. Let's begin. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift, lower. Lift, lower. Leg straight, lower. 17, lower. 16, lower. 15, lower. 14, lower. 13, lower. 12, lower. 11, lower. 10, lower. 9, lower. 8, lower. 7, lower. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, lower down. Switch sides. Left knee in, right leg long. Inhaling. Exhale, lift. Lower. 19, lower. 18, lower. 17, lower. 16, lower. 15, lower. 14, lower. 13, lower. 12, lower. 11, lower. 10, lower. 9, lower. 8, lower. 7, lower. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, lower down. Bring both knees into your chest. Take the hands underneath your buttocks. With the hands underneath your buttocks, let's do some leg extensions. Inhale, lengthen. Bend knees. 19, bend knees. 18, bend knees. 17, bend knees. 16, bend knees. 15, bend knees. 14, bend knees. 13, bend knees. 12, bend knees. 11, bend knees. 10, bend. 9, bend. 8, bend. 7, bend. 6, bend. 5, bend. 4, bend. 3, bend. 2, bend. 1, bend. Take the legs upwards. Keep the legs straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 19, lower. Exhale, lift. 18, lower. Lift. 17, lift. 16, lift. 15, lift. 14, lift. 13, lift. 12, lift. 11, lift. 10, lift. 9, lift. 8, lift. 7, lift. 6, lift. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift. Lower the feet, hover the legs off the ground. Legs stay long. Let's start to circle the legs out 10 times to the left, 10 times to the right. Begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees into your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. With bent knees, lower the feet down towards the ground. Separate the knees wide apart. Interlace the hands behind the back of the head. Elbows wide apart. With the elbows wide apart, let's do some more crunches. This time try to lift up a little bit higher. We'll do 20 rounds here. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift, lower. 19, lower. 18, lower. 17, lower. 16, lower. 15, lower. 14, lower. 13, lower. 12, lower. 11, lower. 10, lower. 9, lower. 8, lower. 7, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, lower. Slowly peel the shoulder blades up off the ground. Reach your arms forward, point the index fingers, cross the thumbs. And then from here, we're going to do 30 little pulses. Let's begin. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms over to your right side. And all we're going to do is little pulses again. We'll do another 30 rounds. Begin. 30, 29, 28. Lift right shoulder. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back towards center. Take the arms over to the left side. Switch the crossing of the thumb. Interlace of the hands. Shoulder blades off the ground. Again, 30 rounds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, come back towards center. Hands to the outer thighs, slowly bring the knees together. Hug the knees into your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Begin to rock up and down the length of your spine. As you rock up and down the length of the spine, start to get some momentum. Rock up and down so much. Rock over your feet. Come onto your hands and knees. As you come onto your hands and knees, grab your block, if you have a block, place it between the thighs. This is where things start to get a little bit more interesting, but I like interesting. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, open the hands wide. So the purpose of squeezing a block between the legs is to teach us to engage the body in such a way that we move everything towards the inner line of the mat. All right. Moving through cow and cat. Inhale, pull the heart forward, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round spine, tuck tailbone. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward. Exhale, round spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward. Exhale, round spine, tuck tailbone. Inhaling cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And inhaling cow. And exhale, cat. Finding a neutral spine. Please tuck the toes, lift the knees, hips up and back, downward facing dog. With the block between the legs, just pedal the feet out lightly without losing the block. Take the hips side to side. Then settling into your downward facing dog, separate the hands about shoulders distance apart, separate the feet about hips distance apart, turn your heels slightly outwards. Allow your head to hang, press the ground away, press out of your shoulders, firm the inner elbows in. As you firm the inner elbows in, biceps wrap forward, triceps wrap back, the inner thighs press towards the wall that's behind us. Inhale, lift the hips and heels high into the air. Exhale, press chest to the thighs, lower the heels to the ground. Inhale, lift hips and heels high. Exhale, press chest to thighs, lower heels down towards the ground, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in. Exhale. And deep breath in. Exhaling. On the inhale, shift forward into a plank position. On the exhale, bend the elbows, lower halfway. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward into a plank position. Exhale, bend elbows, lower halfway. Press back up, plank, inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dogs. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Press back up, plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing, 2 more times. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Press back up, plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing. 1 more. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, lower it halfway. And press back up, plank position. Hips up and back, downward facing dogs. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Little strength here. Inhale. Exhale, lower the elbows down. Inhale, press through palms, straighten arms. Exhale, bend elbows, lower them down. Inhale, straighten through the arms. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, straighten arms. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, straighten arms. And exhale, bend the elbows. This time, inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, shift forward into a plank position. All right, inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower your forearms down. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, come onto your hands again. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the forearms down. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, hands press us back up. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, lower forearms down. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, hands press back up. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, plank position. Take a deep breath in your plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet the feet. Coming into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding it in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding it in. And on the inhale, rise, reach upwards, palms touch. Exhale, hands to our hearts. Reach down, grab the block, walk up to the top of your mat, then just place the block up at the front. Feet together, arms along the sides, gaze is out in front of us. Close the eyes. Come back to the intentions you set for your practice today. Take a deep breath in, fill lungs up. Sip in a little bit more air, focus on your intentions. And exhale, release the breath. Blinking the eyes open. Listen carefully. On an inhale, our arms reach upwards. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back into a plank position. Now inhale, shift forward in your plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Back bend, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, press plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, high on tiptoes, bend knees, look between the hands. As quietly as you can, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, folding it in. Inhale, press to rise, reach upwards, palms touch. Exhale, hands to our heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, lower it halfway down, chaturanga. Back bending, inhale, upward facing dog or cobras. Exhaling, hips up and back, downward facing dogs this time. Full breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, high on tiptoes, bend knees, look between the hands. Base of the exhale, step or float the feet forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, press to rise, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. A little different this time. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back into a plank position. Rooting through the right palm. On the inhale, roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Left arm reaches upwards. Exhale, lower the left hand down, plank. Inhale, roll onto the outside edge of the left foot, right arm reaching up. This time, exhale, lower the right forearm down. Inhale, roll to the outside edge of the right foot, left arm up. Exhale, lower the left forearm down. Inhale, roll to the outside edge of the left foot, right arm reaches up. Exhale, lower the right forearm down, center. On the inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk your feet forward, dolphin pose. Pressing through the palms, inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift your elbows, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, high on tiptoes, bend knees, look between the hands. Base of your exhale, step or float your feet forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, press to rise, reach upwards, palms touch. Exhale, hands to our hearts. Again, inhale, arms reach up. Other side first. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back, rooting through the left palm. On an inhale, roll to the outside edge of left foot, right arm reaching up. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, roll to the outside edge of right foot, left arm reaches up. Exhale, lower your left forearm down. Inhale, roll to the outside edge of left foot, right arm reaching up.
Exhale, lower the right forearm down. And inhale, roll to the outside edge of right foot, left arm up. Exhale, lower the left forearm down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your feet forward, dolphin pose. Pressing through your palms, inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale, press into the hands, lift the elbows, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, high on tiptoes, bend knees, look between the hands. Base of your exhale, step or float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, folding it in. Inhale, press to rise, reach upwards, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Get low in the hips, hold for a moment. So as you hold here, weight is in the heels, but keep the toes on the ground. Lift your arms up a little bit higher. Feel the shoulders press against the back. Wrap your triceps forward. As you wrap your triceps forward, get a little bit lower in the hips. Hands open wide. Spread through the fingers. Drop into the hips just another inch. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to the heart. As you bring your hands to your heart, press into your right foot. Bring your left heel towards the buttocks. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior 3. Right leg lengthens, left heel presses back, crown of the head reaches forward, spread through your collarbones. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend right knee. Pause here for 5. Press your left heel back. 4, reach the crown of the head forward. 3, left heel still pressing. 2, take a full breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back, crescent lunge. As we come into our crescent lunge, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, tap left knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tap left knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tap left knee. Up, lower. Up, lower. Up, lower. 5 more. Up, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, and lower. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, chair pose. Left foot meets the right, arms upwards towards the sky. As we sit into our hips, press down through your left foot. Bring your right heel to your buttocks, hands to your heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior 3, right leg goes back, creating a T-like shape with the body. Take a full breath in. Oh boy, losing my balance. Full breath in. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, straighten. Bend left knee. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend left knee. Pause here. Take a full breath in. Press the right heel back. Exhale, step the right foot back. Crescent lunge. Arms reach upwards towards the sky. As the arms reach upwards towards the sky, shoulders against the back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, tap right knee. Lift and tap. Lift. Tap. 7 more. Lift. Tap. 6 more. Lift. Tap. 5. Lift. Tap. 4, lift, tap, 3, lift, tap, 2, lift, tap, 1, lift, and tap. Inhale, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, chair pose. We get low in our hips. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the ground. Inhaling, half lift, we lengthen our spines. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Back bend, inhale, upward facing dog or cobras. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in. And exhale, let it go. All right. On an inhale, lift your right leg high. On the exhale, step your right foot between the hands. Pause here. So rooting down through your palms, we're going to take about 30 seconds, and we're going to do mountain climbers. So all we're going to do is just switch the legs, and then switch back again, back and forth. Now we engage our core muscles. We learn to create a little bit more lift in our bodies. So in just a moment, we're going to begin going for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Switch, 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 switch. Good job. Switch, switch. 15. Switch, 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 switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch so your right foot is forward, left heel to the ground, heel to heel alignment. On an inhale, please rise, warrior 1, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2, split the arms, adjust the feet, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, flip your right palm, reverse, left hand, left thigh, reach it up and back. Exhale, side angle pose, right elbow, right thigh, left arm reaches. Inhale, reverse, left hand, left thigh, right arm reaching up and back. And on the exhale, hands down towards the ground. Step your right foot back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Back bend, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dogs. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Full breath in. And exhale, let it go. On an inhale, lift your left leg high, look between the hands. Exhale, step your left foot between the hands. You know what's next. So we're going to do 30 seconds again of mountain climbers. Go at your pace. If you can stay with mine, great. If not, that's okay too. And we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Switch, 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 switch. 15. Switch, 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 hop, switch, 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 switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot forward, right heel down. On an inhale, rise, warrior 1. Arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Split the arms, adjust the feet. Inhale, flip your left palm, reverse. Right hand, right thigh, reach it up and back. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm reaches. Inhale, reverse. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm reaches up and back. In on the exhale, hands down to the ground. Step your left foot back, plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Back bend. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So definitely feeling that pizza from lunch today. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in, fill lungs up. And exhale, let it go. All right, let's get into our inner groin. On an inhale, come high on the tiptoes, bend the knees, look to the outer edges of your hands. And on the exhale, step or hop your feet to the outside edges. And we'll come into a little squat. As we come into a squat, bring the hands to the heart, lift the chest up. And all we're going to do is just take the hips side to side, back and forth. Malasana. So let's lift our chest up, draw the shoulder blades down the back, spread to the collarbones. And if it feels good to stay here, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, lower your right hand down towards the ground to the inside of the right knee. Left arm reaches upwards. Maybe we stay here. Maybe the left arm comes behind the back and you find a bind. If you got it, great. If not, that's okay too. Breathe into the shape. Some of us may want to stay here. Some of us may start to work into a bound standing pose, standing on the left leg, rising up as you keep the bind in the right leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, deep breath in. Exhale if you're standing, gently lowering it down, releasing the binds. Hands back to the heart center, lifting the chest up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release the left hand down, right arm reaches up. And then we can choose to stay here if we like. Rolling the chest open. If you want more, you can take your right arm behind the back, come into a bit of a bind. If you'd like more, press into your right foot. Maybe you start to rise up into your bind. I'm pretty sweaty today. Straightening the right leg, finding the balance. Yikes. Lift the chest. Gaze is forward, flex the left foot. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, deep breath in. Slowly with control, lowering the foot back down, releasing the bind, hands to the heart. Inhaling. And exhale, forward fold, lift the hips, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding in. So offering a little bit of hang time for some of us that want to hang out. You can push down through your right foot if you'd like. Take the left leg up and back. Coming into a standing forward splits on the right leg. Press your left heel back. If this feels good, hang out here and stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, you can walk your hands back to your right ankle. Maybe you feel like going to the wall today. You can plant the hands out in front of you. If you feel like getting a little frisky, going upside down, maybe you kick upwards into your handstand. Play, have fun. If you got it, hang out, play, press, extend. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower both feet down. Forward folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale.
reach upwards. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. As you fold in, lift your right leg up and back. Flex the right foot. Standing forward splits on the left leg. Let the head hang. Press your right heel back. Right quad is engaged. Lift the leg higher without opening the hip up. And then maybe we stay here. Maybe we walk our hands back to the left ankle. Or maybe we're walking the hands forward today, planting the palms. Same thing as we did on our right side. If you feel like kicking up and hanging out, kick up and hang out. Play. Have fun. Hold here. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. Slowly lowering the feet down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. And inhale, press to rise, reach upwards. Exhale, hands to our heart center. All right. Separate the feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Just doing a little bit of breathing exercises here. Arms out in front of you. Inhale, draw the hands in. Exhale, push the palms away. Inhale, we draw our hands in. Exhale, push palms away. Inhale, we draw the hands in. Exhale, push palms away. Inhale, hands in. Exhale, push palms away. One more. Inhale, draw the hands in. And exhale, push palms away. Inhale, arms reach upwards. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. And on the exhale, plant the hands on the ground out in front of you, knees to the triceps or armpits, shift the weight forward, maybe lift one heel, maybe 2 heels. Crow pose, crane pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, jump back, float it back. Move it through your final vinyasas. And we'll meet in downward facing dogs. Smooth breath in. In exhale, child's pose. Knees down. Take your knees wide apart. Bring your big toes to touch. Let the chest move through the arms. And as you crawl the hands forward, just breathe. Let it go. Let go of stress. Let go of tension. Whatever you came here with your mat, or whatever you came here with before you came onto your mat, just leave it here. Don't take it into the rest of your day. Don't take it into your evening. Don't take it into your relationship. The best that you can, leave it on your mat. Sweat it out, work it out, breathe it out, meditate it out. Don't attach to it. Don't even touch it. Full breath in. And exhale. All right. Let's walk our hands in. So we did a lot of core work today in the beginning, so let's stretch our core out. If you need to sit on a block, but try to bring the buttocks between the ankles. Now some of us will stay here in our Virasana, hero's pose. If you would like more,
walk your hands back. As you walk your hands back, maybe you lower your forearms to the ground. Some of us will stay here. This is a nice quad stretch. If the flexibility is there, maybe you start to work your shoulders down, thighs squeeze together. If you still want more, reach the arms up and over your head and breathe into the shape. So very important, when we do core work, we want to make sure that we are stretching out our psoas as well as our iliacus muscles, your iliopsoas. And these muscles, due to their attachment points, can create a lot of tension in our lower backs if we aren't careful. And folks that do a lot of core work sometimes experience some major tension in their lower back because the psoas is pulling the vertebrae anteriorly towards the front of the body. Full breath in. Exhale, try to reach. Deep breath in. Exhaling. One more. Full breath in. Exhale. If you'd like to hang longer, or walk the hands down by the feet, press into the elbows and forearms, lift yourself up, and then swing your feet off to the side. Take your legs out in front of you, shake your legs out. Flex through your feet. As you flex through the feet, arms reach upwards. Exhale, fold out and over your legs. Fold in. So again, another phrase or way of reframing what I shared about the Bhagavad Gita at the beginning of the practice today is work for work's sake, not for yourself. Act, but do not be attached to your actions. Be in the world, but not of it. Fold, reach, extend, breathe, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. Breathe, fold, lengthen. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, please lift and rise. Exhale, let it go. All right. Let's take our knees wide apart. Bring the soles of the feet together. With the knees wide apart, take a full breath in, lift the chest. And on the exhale, reach out and over the legs, fold in. And as you fold in, just sharing some more wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita. Through selfless service, you will always be fruitful and find the fulfillment of your desires. And that is why it's so important to not do the work just for the fruit alone. Because every season you're going to bear fruit in many different ways if you just allow the work to show up and to be present with the work. In fact, after a while, it doesn't even seem like work anymore because we're not attached to the outcomes of it. We realize that we are in the middle of this beautiful work of art, and we're just contributions to that art. So the work in itself is just being here, and then it's all about how we frame it. And this is where conditioning can get in the way, because if we're conditioned a certain way to believe like, oh, you got to work hard in order to make a living, well,
whatever it is that we believe, you are what you believe in. You become that which you believe you can become. So we have to learn to watch that in practice. What is it that we're believing and holding tight to? The more that we can see what it is that we're believing in that is causing us so much suffering, the more that we can reframe it and then work with that, as opposed to, oh God, not another day here on this earth. Oh. We have to let that go, friends. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And full breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift your chest up. And I'm going to mirror, hopefully this mirrors, if not I apologize, but bring your right heel to your left buttocks, right knee's on the bottom, and then stack your left knee on the top, if it's available for you. So use this as a bit of a hip opener. Adjust the hips so the buttocks is on the ground and flex through the feet. On an inhale, reach your arms upwards. Then on the exhale, bend your right elbow, place the left hand on top. If that feels good, stay here. If you'd like more, maybe you sweep your left arm behind the back and find a bind. Now, in many cases, the physical practice of yoga is considered to be a moving meditation, where we use movement as a way to focus our attention and become familiar with our bodies. In the Bhagavad Gita, it says, when meditation is mastered, the mind is unwavering like the flame of a lamp in a windless place. In the still mind, in the depths of meditation, the self reveals itself, beholding the self by means of the self. An aspirant knows the joy and peace of complete fulfillment. Having attained that abiding joy beyond the senses, revealed in the stilled mind, he never swerves from the eternal truth. Take a full breath in. Exhale, reach out and over the legs, fold in. And one of the reasons why, when we first practice yoga, there is a saying, Yogas Chittas Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the observation of mind fluctuations or the cessation of mind stuff. We learn to watch the mind carefully. We learn to not get so attached to our senses. We learn to be present, and in that the inner knowing reveals itself through the act of being present and practicing presence. On an inhale, please lift back up, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, float the hands down towards the ground. Let's switch the crossing of the legs. The other shin is on top, other knee on top. So our left knee is on the bottom, right knee on top. Then we'll square the hips up a little bit, buttocks is on the ground. Good. On an inhale, please reach the arms up. Exhale, bend your left elbow, place the right hand on top, lift the chest. As we lift the chest, tilt the head back. Maybe you stay here, maybe you take your right arm behind the back, find the bind, working on shoulder flexibility. So again, in the scriptures, they use different names, and sometimes, again, that word scripture can throw someone off, especially if we've had a little bit of dogma around theology or philosophies, but I feel there's a lot of benefit to at least reading some of this material. And it says, showing goodwill to all. Be fearless and pure. Never waver in your determination or your dedication to the spiritual life. Give freely, be self-controlled. Sincere, truthful, loving, and full of the desire to serve. Realize the truth of the scriptures, learn to be detached, and to take joy in renunciation. Do not get angry or harm any living creature, but be compassionate and gentle, showing goodwill to all. Take a full breath in. Exhale, reach out and over the legs.
And I kind of like it because it's sort of like we've been given these beautiful instructions thousands upon thousands of years ago. If you've ever watched the Gremlins, you know, it says don't do certain things, don't feed it past 12 o'clock, don't get it wet, and so to speak, of course, metaphorically, but there are certain things as human beings, maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't do so much, or at least start to have more regard for. It's all a practice, but just to be more aware of how we are affecting other creatures, human beings, way of living. Deep breath in. Exhale, watch the mind become unstill. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling. And one more deep breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift your chest up, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, float the arms down along the sides. Let's uncross our legs. As we uncross the legs, shake the legs out. Oh yeah. And then slowly make your way back onto your backs. Both knees hug into the chest. And then let's work our way into a plow pose. Take the legs up and over the head. As you take your legs up and over the head, tuck your toes, take the hands to the back, and then work your shoulder blades together. Press your heels. As you press your heels, chin tucks to the chest. Try not to look side to side. And then maybe you stay here. You can work the elbows a little closer together. Maybe you take your legs upwards towards the sky. If you're taking your legs upwards towards the sky, squeeze the thighs, press the pelvis to the wall. Maybe you stay here. For those that have an advanced practice, please be careful. If you'd like to, you can interlace the hands and press the forearms down. Be mindful of your neck. If you've been practicing this pose for a while, maybe you take the arms upwards and straighten through the legs, coming into, again, a shoulder stand. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the back. Lower the feet back down. And then when you're ready, bending the knees, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll your spine down. Lower your feet down towards the ground with bent knees. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's get into our psoas a little bit more. On an inhale, lift your hips up. Lower your buttocks down to the block. And all we're going to do is take our right leg forward. And as we take the right leg forward, press down onto the right hip with the right hand. You can kind of roll the hip open if you'd like to softly palpate with both hands the right psoas just on the inside of the right hip point. Please do so. Awesome. Switch legs. Left leg goes forward. Take the hands to the left psoas. Just lightly press down. Work your way into your iliopsoas muscles on the left side. Beautiful. And putting a bend in both knees on an inhale, lift your hips up, remove the block, lower your buttocks down. Not a big back bending day today. Knees into the chest. Lengthen your left leg forward. Long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale, twist across the body over to your left. The right arm goes out to the right side. Right shoulder down the back. Flex the right foot. Smooth breath in. Exhale, turn and twist. Long, slow, smooth breath in. Exhale, turning and twisting. And deep breath in. Exhale, turning and twisting. On your next inhale, bring the right knee into your chest, bring the left knee into your chest, right leg goes long, inhale. Exhale, twist across the body over to your right. Left arm goes out to the left, left shoulder down. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Smooth breath in. Exhaling, twisting. And deep breath in. Exhale, twisting. With your next inhale, slowly come back towards center. Our left knee hugs in, our right knee hugs in, both knees hug in. Take a full breath, inhale, fill lungs up. Sip in a little more air, hug it all together into a tight ball. And on the exhale, releasing everything down towards the ground, Shavasana. I'm going to take this Shavasana with you. It's a 5-minute Shavasana. I ask that you please stay in it. Relax the head, relax the face, the eyes, lips, mouth, and jaw. Feel your spine relax all the way down. Feel the chest open, the arms relax, the elbows relax, hands, feet relax. Let the legs release. And just take this time to enjoy pure stillness, like an unwavering flame in a windless room. Shavasana.
And slowly bringing awareness to the breath and to the body. To the inhales and exhales, lightly moving the fingers and toes, circling out the wrists and ankles, rolling your shoulders up, back, and down, turning the head side to side. With the deepest, longest inhales all day, please reach the arms up and over the head. Give yourself a nice long stretch. And on the exhale, releasing the arms down along the sides. Placing a gentle bend in your knees. Let's roll over to our left side. Use the right hand. Press yourself up. Come into a comfortable seated position. So we press ourselves up into a comfortable seated position. Place the hands over the heart. Lift the chest up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. And deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. One more time, full breath in. And exhale, letting it go. Take a moment, check in with your body from your head down to your toes. Notice if you feel a little bit more relaxed, open at ease. If the breath is a little more steady, balanced, and even. And if the mind is a little more quiet, a little more still. Let's finish our practice with an Om. Refocus on your intentions. Take a deep breath in, fill lungs up. Inhale, fill lungs. Exhale, bow the head down towards the hands. As you honor yourselves today, your practices for showing up on your mats, we honor our friends, families, loved ones, and supporters. And gratitude for the abundance that's in our lives, and gratitude for the many blessings and gifts that we receive. Let us continue doing the work to do the work, to show up, for the work is the gift itself. And in gratitude to the many teachers and guides that came long before us who passed along these practices we call yoga. Gently release the hands down, open the eyes, lift the chins. Thank you so much, everybody, for being there. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you in person one day. I thank you so much for all that it is that you do. If you need anything out of me or my family, please reach out. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Ho'oponopono. Aho. Namaste, friends. Thank you, everybody.